Okay, so it's week, what is it, 14?
I think so.
Yeah, I think last week was 13. So it's week 14 with our patio gardening adventure. And our patio is pretty much full of plants at this point. So we're going to try and step out there. You want to go ahead? I can go ahead, actually. So, yeah, our patio is sort of overflowing with plants at the moment. Tiffany, what's been going on this week?
There's not been too much happening this week. I spent most of the beginning part of the week battling cutworms, which is what I finally identified those caterpillars to be.
Mm-hmm. And they were on the peppers, just if people don't remember.
Well, they were originally on the tomatoes, and then I got rid of all the ones on the tomatoes, and then while we were on vacation, they devoured the pepper plants, which are starting to recover some, but they still pretty shredded. But what I found out about the cutworms is that they eat at night and they hide in the soil during the day, which was why when I would water, I'd see them crawling up out of the soil.
Mm-hmm.
So I came out a couple nights and would pluck them off of the leaves when they would be eating. But I haven't seen any in a couple days, so I'm hoping I got them all. But I'm still keeping my eyes open for them. We haven't used any pesticides or anything yet, and we're going to try to avoid doing that.
Yeah, in a bit of good news, we've got a ton of little tomatoes growing now. I don't know if you can see, we got some there. We got some here. We got more going on over here. There's just a lot of them. None of them have started turning any other color other than green at this point, but it's still good to see that we've got a lot of them. But what do we find here, Tiffany?
Well, some of the tomatoes...
Not these.
You're not looking at the right ones.
These. Here we go.
Developed these little black and brown masses at the bottom of them. So, and these are the only three that have it. So I did some Googling and found out that this is probably blossom end rot, which is something that's caused by the soil not having enough calcium in it in the beginning. These are the only ones that have it, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Apparently it's not a disease, it's more like a condition, so it's not going to spread to any of the other plants.
That's good to know. And
I read online that you can still eat the tomatoes as long as the blossom end rot isn't over halfway up the tomato. So I don't know if we'll eat those or not, but hopefully it'll be fine. There's different ways to treat it by adding more calcium to the soil.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. One of the other things that sort of happened is our staking is sort of not working too well because, as you guys know, we live in Chicago. It's pretty windy here. And, well, our tomato plants have gotten a little top-heavy, too. So you can see they're leaning a little bit, especially over here. Let's see, other things going on this week. Our pumpkin plant, which I am eternally skeptical about, that's this guy here. The leaves have, well, the oldest leaves have started to sort of turn a yellow color, and
they also have powdery mildew.
They also have powdery mildew, and they're looking a little brown, which is not too good. But we are getting some newer leaves that are coming, which are looking good. And in fact, the vine is continuing
a lot
all the way over here. So that's really great to see. And who knows, it may start flowering one of these days.
Well, it's flowered before.
It's flowered before.
Flowered in a while, and there's more blossoms on this vine, so...
That's good. Hopefully there'll be female flowers, so we'll actually get some fruits. And then the last thing, I think, do you want to show the cucumbers?
Yes, we have 3 big cucumbers that
well, let's show all of them. We got a lot of them.
Be ready soon. This one hasn't been flowering lately, so it's just started to flower again, and it's super tall now.
It's super tall now.
This one has a funny shaped one. I don't know why they grow so funny shaped.
That is weird, isn't that?
Yeah, and then this is another one that was pollinated on its own while we were on vacation.
Which is great to see.
Growing.
We didn't have to hand pollinate it, like we showed in that one video.
This plant has powdery mildew really bad, but this is a little one that's growing. I didn't pollinate that one. And then we got a funky shaped.
Boy, our cucumbers are so funky shaped, aren't they?
And then in the other ones, we have
You got so many leaves, it's hard to see what's going on here.
There's a big one right down here, and he's normal shaped for the most part. Can you see it?
Yep, I can see it. Wow, he's big.
This is actually the first one, I think, that I had originally
Seen?
pollinated, but then this plant got powdery mildew and I plucked off a bunch of the leaves, and then it just didn't grow any. So it's growing now, which is good. And there's some other ones on the plants in this pot that are, you know, have been fertilized and will start growing. So we have more cucumbers coming, which is good.
Yeah, very good. So that's week 14 of our patio gardening experiment. Things are going okay. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll do another update next Sunday.